Free run. 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 Resetting for another attempt. Free run. 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 Let's do better this time, shall we? Free run. Free run. Free run. Free run. Objective failed. Redo. Free run. 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 Free run.
Toy holder.
Free run. Free run. Free run.
He's on his phone. No way. What's up?
Hello.
You eating something?
Am I eating something? No.
Yeah. Okay. Thought you smacked your lips. I was confused. I'm kind of ass now. I don't know why. My bounces are just slower.
Not really. Like, you're probably better than you should be.
Nah.
Oh my god. Yeah, so, that's what I wanted to tell you more about. So, you know, like the quick little video I made, it's like just like a 30-second sample of
Yeah.
just like some like random movement shit I was doing. I just wanted to test like my my new render method.
Right.
It's like really smooth, like hyper accurate motion blur. I had it like pretty light, like it wasn't like a super strong motion blur.
Yeah, it would
I
look
just wanted
ugly
to
if it
see-
was.
Yeah, like you can't really tell that there's motion blur, but you can tell if I turned it off, type of thing, because it just looks like unnatural.
You could feel it. You could feel it. Like, it's hard to say that, but
You would never want to play the game with it, but
no, I wouldn't. Like, you'd feel fine, but you'd be missing everything for no reason. You just feel like you're worse.
it just feels like ass when you play. When you have to actually control something with motion blur, it's horrible. But visually, like when you're just watching,
It's nice.
yeah, because that's the way our brains normally work. Like we're supposed to see motion blur and things that move fast. And so when we don't see motion blur, we don't feel like things are moving as fast as they are. So that's why, like, just from like a smoothness standpoint, for like my final movement video, I want it to be like perfect, so I don't ever like look back and like, get bothered by things.
I mean, understandable.
But here's my issue. My issue is that. Okay, so I figured out the V meter thing. We use live split and like grab the units from the memory, and then I chroma keyed that out. Like I put it on a page and made it a color, then went into OBS and put it as an overlay, and then chroma keyed the background out. And I can
Right.
change the font to whatever. Like it looks fine, it looks good. So I can make it look like the surf replays and stuff.
Right.
But my only issue is I was talking with NDT, like, there's literally, like, this guy's figured out some shit. He literally just, like, makes programs and stuff, and he can't figure out how to get no HUD, but still have the boost meter.
I mean, is it needed though? The boost meter really isn't needed, is it not?
I don't need the boost meter, but...
Like, I know, I don't neither. It's... I could just feel.
Yeah, like, I could just feel it doesn't change the clips. It's more so, like, I want the boost meter in the clips, because I feel like without it, it doesn't give people a scale for, like, proper boost usage. Like, it also just the culture of it, like, there's so many, like, glitch videos where they do stuff and they don't even have, like,
Infinite
the HUD on,
boost, right? Yeah, they
and
infinite
they're
boost.
just, like,
And
infinite. Yeah, like, I just want it to be, like, perfect, you know? Like,
that's fair. Also, I think it kind of looks nice sometimes, depending on the clip. It looks nice in there.
so, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do for that. The only way in-game that you can get that to show is if you are codcasting. Like, if you go into Codcaster, you can change the settings,
But that's jittery though. That's like theater almost. It's jittery.
yeah, you can't do it in theater mode. You can't do it through console commands. You can't even fucking do it through modding, I guess. I mean,
Well, you can. Yeah, you can. You could mod
Yeah.
anything theoretically. Like you can. You could do anything.
Yeah, it's just that he needs to find the right commands. But the thing is that like you can't just do like.
It's not just Control
basically-
F and find it. It's not
yeah,
just how it
if
works.
you don't know it, you would have to just somehow know it. And if there's no resources online, which there isn't, because all of the entire modding support,
Him.
like 99% of it goes to zombies on PC.
That
That's
is
just like
yeah. It's still being modded
Yeah.
like daily, and it's nice, but multiplayer is nothing. Free run gets even less. Yeah, my Sidewinder run is so ass. It's just that like this map fucking sucks.
So you're feeling like you want to like get back into it and start like playing? Not like all of a sudden you're forced to now play fucking 12 hours a day.
Yeah, I'm
like
not
you
doing that
used to.
again, bro.
Just like
Yeah.
you know, like get on every now and then and go for some runs.
Oh yeah, I played a bit yesterday too. I got some clips. I was up a second by that orange shortcut, and then I fumbled.
What's your sleep schedule looking like?
Not great. It's not. It's better than it was before. I'll say that, but it's not great. Here's the thing
What
about me,
time you
right? The days
What time
before
are
I
you going to
have.
bed at?
Alright, so usually I'm going to bed at like 12 to 1, right? So it's better. I'm not just like up like 4 playing the game, but days before exams, right? I've just done this for 4 years. I don't sleep the day before an exam, and it's always worked. So I keep doing that. That's not great technically, but it works for me. It shouldn't, but oh well. See, I'm getting like 6.5 to 7 usually. It's good enough for now. Okay, this controller is not fixed. It's a sprint. It starts off fine, but then as the day goes on, or as I use it more that day, it'll start getting fucked with the sprint more and more.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. So, the thing that I use to make my motion blur renders is it's built off. Do you remember way back then? It must have been like probably half a year ago now. Like, I was sharing and I showed you a program called Flow Frames that uses
Yeah,
like AI.
you tried to take my Fear run and make it to high FPS and it doesn't work. Didn't work quite nicely.
and there was lots of issues with it. But there's this guy on YouTube named Techno who built a code in Python, and
Right.
basically like it's like a totally revised version of that original like engine that's like using AI to do it.
Right.
And it's like basically perfect now. Like it's like literally like perfect.
I mean, that's
So
great to
you
hear.
You can interpolate like the better your like original FPS is like going in, the better.
The better
it
you can
is. But
interpolate it, yeah.
I've even tried 30 and even 30 FPS input, like interpolating it to 960, which is like
Stupid car.
insane. It still like is like mint, and then so when you interpolate frames, like you get a built-in motion blur just from the fact that like each frame
It's
is a
creating
blend.
frames. Yeah, it's stretching frames to make that.
Each frame is like now multiple different frames blended into each other with like varying opacity. Like the most accurate frame to that time will be 100%, and then the frames like a little bit before and a little bit after will be,
90,
like 90%,
85,
and then
right, and it goes down.
Yeah, gradually go down, and that's how you get like a smooth motion blur. Because the things that
layering.
things that don't move in the scene will just be layered on top of each other, so that it effectively won't look like there's any blended frames. But then the stuff that's moved a lot in that time frame will be all like scattered and look blurry, and that's like trying to do like motion blur through like an editing software. It has to like guess like what things are moving, and like that way is just so much better. And so,
Yeah, AI can just kind of know most of the time. It just knows what's moving through context. That's why AI is better for it.
And so, yeah, I'm fucking hyped about that. Like, assuming I had the rendering time, which I will for this video, like those videos were 960 FPS. Like original input was
120 or 90. That was like 110, 120.
yeah,
Well, in the
and
video
then
itself, I guess not, but
The video itself is 60.
60, yeah, 'cause it
turned
has
back
to be.
60. Yeah, for YouTube, that's all I can do. But
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So if I had the rendering time, which I will, I can like do like crazy high FPS. Like I can do like 3000 or something like that. That'll be like so many frame samples that like it's essentially like perfect motion blur, like completely flawless.
I mean, once you get past about 2000, though, it might start getting scuffed, even with an optimized code and AI. It might still get a little scuffed. You have to try it out a little bit. Because creating that many frames, it may still fuck up.
Yeah, I mean,
It'll take a
I
test
don't
run
know.
to see,
It
but
also matters less because every individual frame
it's
is
shorter,
less-
yeah, it's shorter
It's
time.
less
So
important on the frame. Like it's less important in the total picture.
that is
So,
true. It'll
Yeah,
just blend
no,
easier, you'll not notice
It's
it.
just that, say, if you have like 60 FPS and you downsample it to 30, you only have 2 frames in each frame. So it looks like super obvious. It doesn't look smooth. There's like a cut point where the next frame is like starting kind of.
It's like each frame
And, like,
jumps.
Yeah, and so that's why the more FPS you have, the better, because it eventually just looks like a blur, like a smooth blur, like it should look. No, there's other options too. Like I can change so many different things. Like it's crazy. And it's just like a free open source piece of code that like just being given away for free. It probably took so much work.
He could have put a lot of money into that. He could have probably got a decent amount of money out of it.
Yeah, especially because it's like literally the best AI blur interpretation program that exists right now.
Yeah, because surely it'll be improved upon eventually, but right now it's not, so he should have made a little bit of money off of it. Like a subscription or some shit, you know?
I actually want to test it because I wonder if I input like theater gameplay. I think
If it'll
the
fix it,
way-
or
the way
almost,
it
like-
interpolates might smooth out some of the weird stutteriness of theater mode. I'm not too sure.
Of
I
the
know
boost
it'll-
especially. The boost especially
the
will
boost
hopefully help.
meter, yeah, it'll fix the boost meter completely.
Probably not completely, but like almost identical, where you can't really tell it's theater mode.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Can you doing an FFA tonight or no? My aim is so shaky again.
You want me to do an FFA?
You've been doing them every day, right? So I mean, like, why not?
Oh, I'll turn on my PlayStation and do it. I'm literally about to go for a I'm not even gonna go for a run. It's fucking way too cold. I'm just going for a walk because it just fucking snowed. So.
Oh, just snow that. We had snow in like October, right? Early October, like 2 days, and it's disappeared. I was like, okay, I'm fine with this. So I don't have any snow right now, so I can still run.
Yeah, I mean, like it'll be melted by fucking tomorrow morning, but like it's just nice to go see a little bit of snow while it's still new, you know? Because like
Oh yeah.
in a month or so, I'm already gonna be so sick of the snow. I'm gonna want to.
Yeah, yeah. I hate snow, bro. I like it for the first week, and then it's like, oh, this is garbage. It's not even because it's cold. It's just, I don't know, it's fucked.
I'm not a fucking fan of like not being able to run in the winter.
Yeah, it sucks. You can't do half the shit you want to do.
Dude, it was like -2 one day, and it was the first day that it got really cold like that. And I didn't really think much of it.
Running in
I was
cold
like,
hurts,
I'm
bro.
just fucking like that, bro.
Yeah.
I felt like I was gonna die.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. When you stop is when it's the worst. You stop and your lungs, it's like it's burning, but it's cold. Like every breath you take literally is an icicle. I don't know how to explain it any better than that. It's like heartburn, but cold.
Yeah, no, dude, like, I did it, and I literally thought, like, I was having an asthma attack, and I was like, am I gonna die in this trail right now? Like,
Yeah, and I try to run 5Ks in that. It just, I'm scared of stopping, bro. Because once I stop, I cannot go again. Once it's cold, it's impossible.
yeah. I don't know that feeling, like, I don't exactly know what it is, but more like, well, I do a little bit, but, like, tasting just fucking blood.
Yeah, that's also a little hard to explain, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, I'm not down for it. I don't get that shit in the summer. The winter I do, it's not.
Happens almost every run if you push hard at all in the winter. Also, cramping in the winter happens if you weren't walking long enough before the run. Your lungs rapidly like heat up a bit, right, with the air you're breathing in, but it's a lot of cold air, and it's trying to heat it up, and it fucking cramps the shit out of you every time. It hurts.
I forgot what's your weapon again?
Okay, R1 jump, L1 shoot, R2 swap weapons, slide R3. What's L2? L2 is just normal. L3 is the same, it's sprint. Triangle is like tactical. And X is lethal.
Yeah, no, I forgot you have nothing.
Yeah, and circle is not crowd, it's the hit, but nobody uses that shit. Who's in my stream right now? I can't check chat. I mean, it's a shit run. I could scrap it, but like, even down a second, I could still world record on this because this run, the start was decent, but the ending was just so bad. Oh my! All right, let's see what was said. Was anything said? Oh, back on the grind? No, it's one day. I am not grinding this garbage. But yeah, I just like on the finish line earlier today off stream, I got to it, right, and jumped on it on every edge, and I jumped like off of it and had to wait till I landed again. So I touched the finish line and jumped off of it without triggering it. That's stupid. You know what? So I went from like a level 52 to a 53 because I had to fucking jump, little bunny hop on the spot. Like what? So this record should be free if I just stop being ass.
I think if you just play like, you know, once every couple days, it'll be a bit.
That's what I'm just kind of playing like whatever. When I feel I'm like, I'll just hop on for a little bit, just do some stuff.
If you do that, then you're gonna keep beating your time and shit. Yeah, it's not gonna happen as fast as possible, but you're not gonna want to kill yourself.
That is true. Yeah, that's why Infected took so long. Although I think for Infected it was needed because it's just a different monster.
Like, do you honestly think you're ever gonna be able to beat that time?
Yeah, I could save 3 seconds without like off the F slide. It's just that the F slide itself. That's the problem.
Yeah, I gotta get that clip actually. I gotta
Yeah,
get that
of the F slide where I landed, I was thinking about that. Is that the one you're talking about or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get that clip on the video.
Yeah, because I tried to find it, bro. I was like, wait a minute.
But I need it to be PC.
Oh, well, I'm poor. There's a problem with that.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that better. I know I can.
Oh, another cool thing. So, you guys working on like, think of it like save states. Like, have you ever seen me play Surf?
Yeah.
Use something called save lock before?
Yeah, I know what it is. I speedrun games, dude. Or at least I used to.
Yeah. Okay, so you get it. Yeah. So he's making that thing for multiplayer. He's already made it for campaign. But I told him to make it for multiplayer. Like it'll literally save like everything, like where you're looking, your boost, like your exact velocity, everything.
That is very cool. But that could, I imagine that'll be a little janky though with the exact velocity. But
no, like it works perfect in campaign. Like exactly as you'd expect.
Interesting.
But I told him just make it instant and make there like no transition or any weird shit like that. And then I also told him like maybe if you could like make it save your state of your like free-run time where you're at as well. Because then you could do things like
that you can't do actually. I'll tell you that right now. You can't do that, or it'll be very difficult to do because they run on different sides. Like one's server side and one's client side. The timer's client side, right? So it's not gonna work.
nah, that shit's not like the save state stuff is not server side. Like you can do that anywhere. It doesn't matter.
But you could take values from both client side and server side values and pause them.
No, it's all client side, bro. Like it's all like
okay.
straight up number.
Because I know the timer is pretty janky with a lot of things. Okay, well we'll see. If it works, it works.
The cool idea with that, like what I use it for in Surf, like that same concept is that like you could like grind to get to a certain section that you're doing like really well, and then save your point, and then like keep trying to like get further and further on like unbelievably good pace and like see what your theoretical time would have been, you know?
Yeah, because we could kind of do that now, but it's like splicing's a little tricky for this game.
Yeah, so yeah, you could do things like make perfect free run runs without like garbage cuts. Like if you cut it perfectly in an editing software, you could literally make it look like it was all like one type.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were here for this, but we have a new like game mode for free for all where
I'm
like,
not here. What was?
everything is banned except like the M8 shit. So like even though it's free for all, you can't use specialists, you can't use score streaks, like
Oh, okay. Isn't that just normal?
no, that's not a thing you're normally able to do because that you need to have ban protect for that, and there's no ban protect in free for all.
Yeah, but like isn't that just like played already? Like ignoring that? Like we just nobody uses that. You mean like public or like you mean like an actual match?
Be running around popping active camo and heat wave, but I don't know how many free for all.
Okay, that is actually true. Yeah.
Or kids dropping like a raid.
Heat wave always is all the time, bro. Get fucking heat waved.
Yeah, so now the only way you can die is with the gun, basically, unless you jump out of the map. So there's also
Or you get punched like a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Hear me out, right? I want to see, is there a way to freeze your character on the map in multiplayer?
No idea, bro.
If there is, I want to see, like, if you could chain knife lunges. You know what I'm talking about? Like layer lunges.
Yeah.
If you have it correctly lined up. If you could just have, like, a chain of them or a snake. And if that would actually multiply the speeds or not. Or if that would just give one guy a set speed at the end. Based off the guy before him. Also, there's a weird mechanic in campaign I saw through that clip. It's like it fucking uses a specialist or the equivalent of specialist, right, for like a lot of speed constantly.
Yeah.
I want to see what happens if you floor bounce with that shit, like as you do it. Because there's a point in the map where he took a pretty big fall just to run after to clamp a little ledge, and I'm wondering he doesn't have a specialist up at that time though, because he just grabs it. It's not fully ready yet. So the strat would have to be changed a little bit, but I don't know. Campaign's weird. So what are you doing right now anyways? Bro didn't even answer. He just said I and then stopped.
Oh, because you read your mic.
I did, but I'm still here.
I just invited everybody. I'm about to start the lobby.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
I'll come through with everybody.
Alright. Bro, I need to get like a mat so I can put on my floor so I could do handstands without trying to fucking kill myself on my cement. It's the scariest part right now. Overshooting and just killing myself. Back will be done for 2 months. I like training back. I think back is my favorite thing to train right now, to be honest.
Me too.
It just feels nice. Oh, can I hop on exit, by the way? Not even on there. Alright. I'm gonna do that, so give me like a minute.